Step two, we have to have a gut in balance, right? If we have an imbalance here, if our gut is struggling, talk about this as the microbiome, the bacteria in our gut, kind of this symbiosis, a symbiotic relationship. These bacteria keep us healthy, right? And it's going to impact every system in our body, but it starts here, right? The health starts and ends in the gut for many people. So if this gut is out of balance, and we can test that, we can figure it out, and this gut environment is not where it needs to be, how do we balance this out, right, and build better health back into this gut? That's going to be a primary step for this patient. So optimizing the gut microbiome, looking for things that shouldn't be in the gut. We can get viruses, other bacteria that shouldn't be in the gut. We can get yeast overgrowth very commonly. We can have parasites even if we're traveling, drinking out of streams, lakes, that kind of stuff. We can pick up bugs that will upset this balance. And what we'll start to get is, rather than a nice tight junction system of cells, we're going to start looking at the cells like this, right? They're going to be beat up and kind of broken down. They're not going to do their job. They're going to have big gaps here. And this is what we call leaky gut or gut dysbiosis, if we want to get really nerdy about it. But essentially what happens is, not only can we not extract the nutrition and deliver it to the cells, but we could have other foreign invaders now slipping through into the bloodstream. We could have larger particle foods that are inciting kind of an inflammatory response in the body. And when we have inflammation, right, it means that our immune system, which is part and parcel to the gut, it's very integrated in our blood system, right? We have cells that will detect as something healthy or potentially harmful. If it's always under threat, if it's always sensing that things are harmful here, it's going to mount in a huge inflammatory response. And that's not just going to sit here idle on the edge of the gut, but it's going to take off in this bloodstream. Just like we're trying to deliver nutrition, now we're delivering inflammation. So we have this inflammation going throughout the body, and it's having a fallout effect on multiple other systems. So in this person, their gut health alone could be impacting their cognitive health or their brain health. So now they're feeling slow, they're feeling tired, they can't focus, they're not feeling energy late in the day, and they're sagging. So that's the immune system. And if we don't repair this, right, then we're always going to feel run down, right? And then we shift into this term that's called autoimmunity. So now, rather than this system being there to help us, protect us from things that are harmful, it starts to get confused. We have this inflammatory process. It starts targeting other organs in our body. It could be targeting our brain. It could be targeting our thyroid. It could be targeting our gut. It could target anything, your joints. If we look at things like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, talk about thyroiditis, you know, one of the most common reasons people have thyroid dysfunction, it's being driven by a process like this, where now the immune system that is supposed to help us heal, protect us from harmful things, and a big part of that is focus on repair and regeneration. Well, now it's completely turned on its side, and it's confused, and it's attacking rather than regenerating cells in the body. It's actually degenerating cells in the body. So super important that we have to know, what does that environment look like to foods, chemicals, other potential toxins in the environment. And so lastly, if we look at this, then we have gut, we have immune system, we're going to look at the nutrition, we may get further diagnostics specific for this patient that we may explore in their consultation, things like neurotransmitters in the brain, or heavy metals, or other things that, again, could be targeting this person and making them feel the way they do. But the foundation is right here.